All right, guys, let's start looking at these car payments. I've seen a lot of car payment videos on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube over the last couple months, and I kind of thought they were all fake. I really did. I'm a middle-aged guy, I guess 45 years old. I remember I bought my first new car. The only new car I ever bought was like in 2005, maybe. It was a Toyota Yaris. I paid like $18,000 for it. My car payment was like $200 a month. And even back then, I thought that was crazy. Drove it to like 150,000 miles, then I got rid of it. And every car I've had since then has been used. And I think people in America are just overspending. I've heard the arguments on either side, like, oh, well, what kind of car am I going to get for $5,000 or $10,000? It's going to be a piece of shit. It's going to be a car that can't even get me to work. I have to go out and buy this $50,000 car with 10% interest. Guys, I'm telling you guys, as a guy who hasn't had a new car in 25 years, 20 years, there are cars out there right now. In fact, this is my car right now. I have two cars. This Mazda 3 with 130,000 miles on it. This car is worth about $5,000. Doesn't look like a piece of shit. It looks like a nice car. You could look at this car right now and say that's not a piece of shit. And I have this Jeep Wrangler. It's worth about $3,000. Two nice vehicles that are very reliable. This Mazda will go another 100,000 miles. It's a stick shift. You can buy one right now on Facebook Marketplace for $6,000. I don't know what is going on with people where they think they have to buy a new car. I think it's just poor planning, poor conditioning. I think the corporations, the finance companies, the same people that got you guys into student loans, which I've never had, the dealerships, they just want people to get into these big car payments, and they've normalized it. And I think that's what these videos are. They're trying to normalize it. I think they're kind of real and kind of fake, but there are people with these payments, these $800, $1,000 payments, which I think it's the next chip to fall in the economy. I don't think it's going to be housing. I think it's going to be car payment debt. You're already seeing, we'll talk about that later, just how repos are through the roof right now. Here's a quick TikTok right now on what people are paying. And these are people that work at a car dealership. The highest paying job at a car dealership is the GM. He might make a couple $100,000. Most of your car salesmen are making like between 50 and 80, and the receptionist is making like $15 an hour, which is why I don't know how real these videos can be. Because if anybody knows anything about the car business, I kind of do a little bit just in a previous life. Most people aren't making jack shit. The finance guy actually probably can make like $200,000-$300,000. But as far as like the finance guy and the general manager, most people are making under $100,000. I don't know how you're affording a $2,000 a month car payment. But anyway, let's check out this video.
Driving with your car payment.
I drive a 2020 Corolla and I pay $300.
That's reasonable.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
I drive a 2022 Toyota Tundra. I pay $625 a month.
What are you driving? What's your car payment?
I got a 2024 Grand Highlander. I pay $1,200 a month.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
I have a 22 4Runner TRD off-road with no car payment. I pay cash.
Woo! What are you driving? What's your payment?
I have a 2024 Toyota Limited 4Runner and I pay $572 a month.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
If she's paying $574 for a 2024, she probably put about $20,000 or $30,000 down. That's like a $50,000 or $60,000 vehicle.
I drive a Mercedes and I have no payment because my parents bought me my first car.
Good job.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
2023 TRD Camry is paid off.
Good job.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
Crown, Toyota Crown, Platinum, it's $590.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
I drive a TRD Camry. Payments $550 a month.
What are you driving? What's your car payment?
Anyway, so see, the highest one there was $1,200 a month, $600 a month, which is completely, look, this is why nobody has any money. I was talking to somebody the other day about this. They're like, oh, it's food prices. It's not food prices. I just went to Aldi today. I paid like $10 for like a box of food. I got shrimp. I got a bag of shrimp like this big for $5 at Aldi. I got a loaf of bread this long for $1.50. I got like 20 bananas for $2. The food is like, yeah, if you go out to a restaurant and get food, it's a lot of money. You can go to Aldi, you can go to Walmart. I don't care about tariffs. I don't care about nothing. It's still dirt cheap to get food. I think housing and car payments are what's destroying people. You can't really control the housing unless you live like in the hood or something like that, or you can pay cash. But you guys can really control your car payments. Like I said, $5,000 on Facebook Marketplace, $10,000 on Facebook Marketplace. You can get yourself a really, really nice car. And I just showed you my car. There's nothing wrong with this car. It's not a hoopty. I'm not driving down a road in this Mazda and everybody's like, oh my God, look at that guy in that piece of shit. This is a nice looking car. I've actually gotten compliments on this car. This is a $5,000 car, guys. We got to start using some common sense here. All right, let's watch this other one. Like I said, I think with a lot of these, they always do it in the dealership. I mean, I don't know why you have to do it in a dealership. Why couldn't you just do it like in a regular office and ask people how much their car payment is? I think they're trying to normalize higher payment for cars, which is why I don't know how much trust I put, but I know for a fact, like my friend has an $800 car payment. So I know this is a thing. Like people are getting these car payments. Not to mention, if you just Google it, car repos hit levels unseen since 2008 financial crisis. So guys, it's the next chip to fall. This is mainly a crypto channel, but I'm going to be talking about some other stuff as well. That's why I want to get out of all these cryptos, get out of all these stocks. Hopefully by fall, because I do think there's going to be a major crash, and I think the car repos are going to lead the way. So let's listen to this video. I mean, this guy's $1,400 payment. I mean, that's like his whole salary. I mean, I don't even know. That's why I don't even believe it, but that's it.
$1,400. How much is your car payment?
$403.
What's your car payment?
$1,100.
How much is your car payment?
$1,409.
What's your car payment?
And I feel like to normalize it, like to make it look more real, they'll put like one or two in there. Like they'll do like 10 of them, and then they'll put like one in there that is somebody saying, "Oh, I don't have a car payment," just to let people know, like, wow, you can actually get a $80,000 car, and in a couple years you'll pay it off, and you can be like that lady with nice legs who doesn't have a car payment. But like I said, if you go out there, you go on Reddit, you talk to family members, you go to a dealership right now, these cars are $50,000, $60,000. If you're putting $5,000 down, you're going to have a $1,400 a month payment. That's why, guys, I mean, you go on Facebook Marketplace right now. Actually, let's do it. We're going to go on Facebook Marketplace. All right, we are on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm telling you guys, for between $5,000 and $8,000, you can get a vehicle that will last you another 100,000 miles. Here right here, 2010 Mazda 3 hatchback. I've had Mazdas all my life. They go 250,000 miles. For $5,000, you can get a 2010 sporty looking hatchback, not too bad. You can get a van for the family for $4,000. This is a Mazda 5. I've had two of these Mazda 5s. Never had a problem with them. They'll go about 250,000 miles. For $4,000, you can get yourself a people mover that'll last you the next 5 years. Go down the list. Another one, 2012 with a turbo. I generally stay away from the turbos, but hey, look, you want a sporty car, you don't have a long commute, $5,000 gets you a car that's going to be fast, it's going to impress the ladies, and you can go, whip around those turns. All right, let's look at a few more. I pretty much just typed in Mazda because I know, and you do the same thing with Toyota. Toyotas are a little bit more, Honda's a little bit more, but really between 5 and 8, you can still do it. 2010 Mazda with 140,000 miles for $4,800. It's a nice car. Look at this. A CX-7. You want to go a little bit higher, get higher mileage? This thing will last you another couple years. So it has 208,000 miles. It's a 2010 CX-5, four-door, four-wheel drive. You spend $4,000. It'll probably go to like 260,000 miles. So it'll probably last you a couple years for $4,000. So there are vehicles out there, guys. Even if you type in Toyota, you do the same thing. You get yourself one of these Prius. Look, here's a Prius for $1,000. Now, I wouldn't buy this one. It has 500,000 miles on it. That means you get yourself a Prius with 200,000 miles on it, you could probably go another 200,000 miles. Guys, these people telling you that you have to buy a new car and get the payments are full of crap. Here's a $4,000 Toyota Highlander. It's old, but it's only got 65. In fact, I might even buy this. I'm in the market for a car. I might even buy this car. I'm not even kidding. I'm looking for a car that I can actually haul stuff with. I can't do that with my Wrangler. Actually, I'll let you know, I actually sold my Wrangler. I just sold it. So I'm actually looking for something else. So for the same price, I can get myself a Toyota Highlander. Look at that. Beautiful car. You can soup it up. You can put big tires on it. New engine. It's got a brand new engine. $197,000. Clean title. Needs an O2 sensor. Okay, I can do that. That's not bad. And brakes and rotors. So it needs a couple $100 worth of work. Let's see what else. I'm just kind of curious. You can get a 98 4Runner with 200,000 miles for $3,000. All right, let's keep it more reasonable. You're a woman. Let's pretend I'm a woman. I'm a single mom. I just got ran through on Tinder. I got nothing. I thought I was going to find my dream guy after I left my husband. I went on Tinder. All the guys fucked me, but none of them wanted a relationship. I'm making $20 an hour. I need a car. I need a car. I need a reliable car that's going to get me to and from the strip club where I now have to work because I left my husband. Okay, so let's see. Get yourself a 2004 Highlander with 200,000 miles. I don't know if I go that. All right, here's what I would do. Look at this. If my budget, $10,000, you get yourself a 2010 Toyota RAV4 with 64,000 miles for $8,000, $8,800. This vehicle will last you another 20 years. And most of these places even finance. You can go to your credit union and tell them, I'm buying a used car. They'll give you a low interest rate. They'll definitely give you, you could have 500 credit score. And your credit union will give you a loan for $8,000. So you're looking at, say you put $1,000 down, $8,000 loan over 5 years, $50 a month, $75 a month. Okay, guys, my point is stop getting screwed over on these crazy loans. Like I said, car repos have hit a record level. I think part of it's the American lifestyle where you have to have the impressive vehicle. It don't matter. I've been driving pieces of crap vehicles all my life. I never had problems getting girlfriends. I can tell you that right. I met my current wife driving a Toyota Yaris. I was driving a Toyota Yaris. I mean, it was a little red Yaris. I looked like Mr. Bean. And she fucked me. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later.